Here with the top-seeded, third-ranked UC San Diego Tritons head coach Brian McManus. Joining him are today's goal scorers, his two forwards on the right with the opener, junior Mary Riley, and to his left, the game winner, Katie O'Loughlin. Brian, if you can start us off, please, with general comments on today's second-round match of the NCAA championship.
Incredible. We played against a very, very good team, and everything that we've gone up against this year, we've overcome, and the players keep coming back, and they don't know when they're beat. We just never know when we're going to be beat, because we're not going to be beat. That is the attitude in the dressing room. We're not going to be beat. Simple as that.
Take questions, Todd.
Brian, first I have to ask you about the milestone. How much does it mean to you? What
Obviously, it means a lot. It means a lot. But what it means is, how many good players and how many good teams have we had come through UCSD? That's what it really means. I mean, if you've got teams like we've had and players coming through the years that I've been here, then you expect to be at 500. And I think it's all down to the players, the alumni that you saw today, tremendous people there today, and that's where it's all started from.
Yeah. Get to these two ladies in a second, but Doha was telling me at halftime, 7 freshmen on the field when you guys finish the half, and you guys can address this too, but I was saying to him, can you remember a time in this program where you were had 7 freshmen on the field at
Never.
any one time?
I mean, we've been at times, we've had 4 and 5 on at the end of the first half, 15 minutes and that, but right now we're asking a hell of a lot at the freshmen and the whole bench, and players are stepping up. They're playing in the wrong positions, they're playing out of position, they're playing wherever we want them in the park where they've got to fill in, like today as well. I mean, there was a couple of little injuries in the field, people had to come out and people just went in and did the job. They're all buying into it, but that's all down to the work that Jonesy and Trent have put in. Jonesy and Trent, my 2 assistant coaches, have put in incredible work this year. They spent hours and hours on films, getting players ready, in practices, telling players what to expect, where they have to go, what they need to do to make the game right.
Yeah. It says a lot about the quality of your freshmen, right? Given what they've done.
Yeah.
You guys want to comment on that?
Everyone that is on this team deserves to be on this team, and I think the freshmen are really stepping it up, and obviously we've had some deficits with injuries and we've had to switch a bunch of people around, but the freshmen know what's at stake and they're all doing a fabulous job.
Yeah, and I think our team definitely has embraced all the freshmen. We've definitely come together in bonding sessions and on the field and the practice. We know how good they are. They came in a preseason and they were the most tactical freshmen I've ever played with. And I was just so impressed and so excited because I knew these players could come on the field and do work for us. And I definitely think they've stepped up, and I'm really impressed with them.
Brian, a fitting detail, how did it be extra special for you to have that 500th win come from the goals of these two sitting next to you?
Oh yeah, I mean, we always know that these two are capable of scoring goals at any time, and today they came up big, and it weren't like 2 average goals, there were 2 great goals today. Well, one was a great turn, great shot, and the other one was an instinct header just at the near post, putting her head in front of somebody could have threw a boot up there, but that's what they're good at. They're good at that. They've been good at it for the last 3 years together. Kitty's been doing it for 4 years, and when we lose them, they will be a big loss to the program.
Katie's goal is a classic Katie goal, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
She's the one getting dirty, and
yeah.
I mean, there are kids who may not dive for that ball, right? But
that was typical of Katie. If there's flying boots going around, usually it's her boots that are flying.
I wouldn't have dove for that.
How about your shot, Mary? I mean, it was so clean and perfectly placed.
Delaney, a freshman, she played a perfect ball to me, and I just saw that post was wide open, so I tried to kick the crap out of it, basically.
It was not a short shot.
I don't know how far I was out, but I think I made pretty good contact, so I was pretty proud of that.
Are those the kind of shots you work on much in practice from that far out?
Yeah, well, we've been doing forwards practice with Jonesy a bunch, and she really just wants us to be confident with taking shots even from that far out, even from 6 yards out. She just wants us to hit the back of the net, and we do practice that a lot.
As much as you guys carried a lot of play, pretty nerve-wracking toward the end. What were you guys feeling like toward the end?
Well, you expect that at the end. When you're up 2-0, you expect them to throw everything. Their season's on the line. Yeah. They had a great win on Friday night, and they threw everything, and then they got a goal. So now they're lifted. They threw 4 forwards up. So after that, it's not a game of soccer after that, it's a game of survival. Because you're not playing a set pattern or a set shape, you're just looking to win the ball and do the right things to see the game out.
Katie, unfortunately, circumstances dictate that you're just one of 3 seniors able to finish this game on the field. As that part of that senior class, you yourself will further go down as the player that scored the game winner for Brian's 500. How much did it mean to you guys as a class to get him this 500th win before the end of the season?
I knew we were gonna get it. I think I saw the 497, and I was like, we're gonna do this, because I think our class and Brian, we all deserve it, because we've worked our butts off these past 4 years, and reaching that milestone is really exciting, because we definitely have had that bond with Brian, and we wanted to get him there in style.
Would have felt a little empty if you had
Exactly, $4.99. That would have been lame.
Mary, I imagine.
Katie would probably petition for a 5th year.
Mary, what a combination. I imagine you didn't want this to be your last game playing with Katie.
No, I don't want to think about that, so we're just going to keep winning.
Brian, how would you rate the performance of your true freshman goalkeeper, Katie Wilkes, making her college debut in this environment?
Great. Looked like she played all her life. You know, she caught a lot of balls under pressure in the box at big times, critical times, just before half time, and then at the end of the game there, free kicks, corners being thrown in, and tremendous. She was nice and calm, collected. We worked with her during the week. The players played in front of her during the week, did a little drill, and everybody was calm and cool with it.
Yeah.
The defenders never had a problem with it.
Any adjustments at halftime that helped create those goals early in the second half? Anything different?
No, we just said all along, just play up high in their shoulders. Jonesy set a great pattern up for them to play high in their shoulders. Anywhere around the box, you're going to turn them. Inside the box, they're going to be static. You're going to get across them. That's how Jonesy read it up perfectly.
Yeah, and I think we came out of the gate a little slow. We knew our first half wasn't the best that we played, and I think that the whole aspect of this could be our last game kicked in. And we all knew that we wanted to play for our seniors and play for the whole team and get that 500. And I think just that passion, that drive that our team has got us there.
You kind of dug a little deeper.
Yeah, we dug deep.
Yeah.
Katie, unsung hero a little bit this season, Summer Bale is on the goal that you scored.
Yeah.
Talk about Summer's contributions over the season.
It's actually Summer's birthday today, so that was the greatest thing ever. But Summer is probably the hardest worker on our team. That girl, she can go the whole 45 minutes up and back doing 120s.
Marathons.
Literally
Yeah.
120s up and down the field. She will work her butt off. She will get those crosses in. We've practiced those crosses at practice every single week, and she's definitely improved, and she knows what to do, and she's producing, and it's amazing. We definitely owe her a lot.
Brian, against a lot of odds, you worked all season very hard to play this next game here at home against Western Washington. You have that chance now to talk about this next opponent, the defending national champions.
They're a class team. I mean, you've seen them, and we've watched plenty of videos. They're strong. They're good in every department. They've got their strength is, to me, the strength of Western Washington is their bench. The players that come off their bench step the game up, and we're going to have to come up with a way of how to play them. And I'm sure between now and Thursday, by the time we look at some film and that, Jonesy and Trent will be working on it, and they'll come up with the right strategy for the game.
Mary, so scoreless first half, obviously, you never want that. What were you guys telling each other in that huddle? What were you guys telling before you come out?
Well, we were dominating in the first half, I think, offensively. I think we had a lot of chances. I mean, we had a chance in like the first probably minute, which I should have finished, but I didn't, so that's okay.
I wasn't going to say that.
But we knew it was coming. We were knocking on the door the entire first half, and it's just such a relief when you can get that first goal. You know, you can breathe a little bit. So
Mary,
it's exciting.
those are tough. The chance you had initially, you created it, some great moves, but then had a pretty clear shot. Right? And in these type of games where it's win or you're gone, I mean, were you kicking yourself a little bit mad at yourself over it?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't want to regret that, so I just got to make up for it. So luckily I did.
Yeah.
And I think one thing that's like really strong about our program is that we try to get out of our heads. And so we make those mistakes, and then we basically say, okay, what am I going to do better? And then we move on. Because I definitely think dwelling on it is I've been guilty of it, but
Sure.
you definitely like want to pick yourself up. And I definitely think Mary and I have
We help each other.
we help
lift
each other.
up.
Yeah, because everyone makes mistakes.
Thank you,
you.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much,
you.
everybody.